like to be rock star?
No, alright.
I shouldn't be in charge of this. I understand now.
I like your enthusiasm.
What are our hopes and dreams for this band?
Yes.
And that is to be fucking rock stars.
Said the people. My name's Logan Lavoie. I play guitar and I sing in the band as well.
My name's Allie. I am our bassist in Said the People.
My name's Colson. I play guitar and sing a little too.
I'm Reagan and I play drums.
How did we start as a band?
Ooh, origin.
This is a great story. I'm glad you asked that. So Colton and I, we initially met each other freshman year of college at UNT, but we didn't really ever hang out. We never jammed until 4 years after, when we re-met each other at Lucky Lou's, which I'm actually wearing their shirt right now. Represent Lucky Lou's.
Full
Love
circle.
it. We started talking, and essentially I learned from his tattoo. Where's your tattoo?
This one right here.
Yeah, he like stretched, and I was like, "Oh, what's that about?" And he's like, "I write music."
Put your arm down.
So, so we ended up going back to his place and started playing music.
The rest was history.
And the rest was history. We started writing a lot. During that process, we met Allison, and then recently we added Reagan, which kind of completed the foursome, I guess, to say.
Oh, well put.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Completed us for sure.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, absolutely. The songwriting process. So for me, starts with guitar and getting that feeling and understanding what the passion of that song is, and then finding the melody vocally, at which point the words will typically come naturally.
I still have little things that I'd like to jam on that I started with when I was a kid, and I've just evolved them over time, and just now seeing like how I can turn that into a song, or how this could be really fun to do or play with.
I guess for me, it's kind of more like taking what everybody else has already kind of like constructed and then putting together like interesting transitions. So
No, absolutely, because I mean, we're both rhythms, so like they usually show us the songs like on acoustic and like, oh, we're used to playing it this way, and it's like, well, this is like how it might sound differently, like with like a full band and like production behind it.
Yeah, it's
sure.
just
Yeah.
trial and error at that point. You're gonna
So-
try things and they work great. If they don't, throw them out.
Yeah,
You
it's a
don't need
huge
'em. Yeah.
collaboration.
Songwriting is a puzzle piece, and everything will eventually fall together if you do it right and you have patience with it. It's gonna come together.
Word.
Word.
Mm-hmm.
Word.
Mic drop.
Favorite song to play?
Yeah, favorite
So
song.
everybody want to just
Yeah, what you got?
feel like
What's your
that's a good
favorite?
I think my favorite song is probably For Me, just because it's the most interesting drum-wise, probably.
I see the fire in your eyes. You live in God on your side.
Besides that, Ready to Go is one of my favorites
That
I've
was so
written.
fun.
It's really fun to play, especially the ending there. I really enjoy that.
My personal favorite to play is like The Letter. You know, it's kind of like a bluesy, kind of like groovy, kind of jam, like
Yeah.
throughout the entire song.
All I know is love's a lie. All the girls, ooh, and all the guys, we are the blues. Sing along. Play no mind to the devil's alone.
We got lots of them in the books.
Like
Yeah.
70 of them or something.
Yeah, we have like 70 songs.
Maybe not 70. It was more like, I think it was more like 65.
Yeah, something like that. Ridiculous amount.
crib. So yeah, right now this is our fridge. I've lived here for about 6 years now. UNT grad, we like to have a lot of parties, and these are all the people who have been through inside.
You got bitch tit.
You got
in
Natasha.
here.
That's real good up here, and then Colton, you're somewhere on there.
Colton Lane, rock on, dude.
Fucking boy's been here.
Just shout out my boy Brandon Shaver. Keep it
Pen
frosty.
15's been here.
There's at least 3 Candaces on there.
The old signature
Hey,
fridge.
That's my little brother, Jackson Lane.
There you go.
Thank you, MTV Cribs, for checking out our fridge.
Keen eye.
Have you always wanted to be a musician?
I have not always wanted to be a musician, actually.
I've pretty much always wanted to be a musician.
Have I always wanted to be a musician? I think, yeah, 100%.
I realized I wanted to play music, I guess, when I was in middle school. I joined band because we had to.
When I was younger, the Power Rangers was my favorite show, so I wanted to be a firefighter.
I always had a huge fascination for music, like just solely from my dad.
My dad always used to make me like play heavy metal and stuff, well, like Black Sabbath and Alice in Chains, a bunch of good stuff.
Our percussion teacher like gave me 2 drumsticks. We did like tryouts, and I remember being like this moment where I was pretty good at it, like naturally.
But I did find myself in junior high school, when I was playing football, I found guitar to be kind of like therapy to me in a way.
Yeah, it's always been kind of like a love for me and like a huge like comfort for me to like play music, and yeah, like I've really branched out and like found myself like just playing music.
And so I kept the guitar with me the whole time, and just kept playing it and fell in love with it after a bunch of hardships. And I don't know, it was a release for me to feel better.
It's really given me like a sense of pride, a sense of belonging. I'll say that. Yeah, it's been nothing but beneficial for me, I'll say. So.
An artist that inspired me heavily to this day is Stevie Ray Vaughan. In a singer-songwriter fashion would probably be John Mayer.
A huge artist that's inspired me a lot is Tash Sultana, because her production is crazy. Tom Misch is another one that I like really like.
Blackstone Cherry and Shinedown are 2 huge influences. Brent Smith in particular. That dude is somebody I really look up to. I think he's really great.
For me, I would say bands like King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, like Psychedelic Porn Crumpets, Black Sabbath. I'm a huge like Led Zeppelin fan. Also, a lot of different things.
Okay, take over this. Look at that, thank you.
Living life without music is not living. It's just existing. Music is everything to everybody. It's definitely something special that we're blessed with for a fact.
My mom, I lost her a couple of years ago, and she was just the biggest supporter of mine. I do it mostly because of her. It'd be a crime not to mention her and the reason I do what I do.
If somebody needed advice on like following a dream, really it's just as simple as just like doing it, man. Find like-minded individuals.
Or like figuring out new cool like bass riffs to like our songs. Like it's like a huge joy to do with these guys. It's a lot of fun.
Ultimately, if you can do what we did and you link up with a Logan, that's when things become special. We trust each other like brothers. And same with Allison and Reagan. We love them to death, and they love us. It's cool. So just find good people, I think, and keep going.
But don't be afraid to get out there and show people that at the same time what you are and who you are and what your craft is, what your art is, what your music is. Just get out there and show them who you are and what you're there for, and you'll be amazed with the response that you get.